Guess what really drives your sense of smell? The loss of smell, or anosmia, can actually be a surprising early sign of serious neurological conditions like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's disease. This change often shows up years before other, more recognizable symptoms come to light. Imagine waking up one day and not being able to enjoy your favorite food's aroma or the scent of fresh flowers. For many, this could be the first clue that something deeper is going on in the brain. Researchers believe that damage to specific brain regions responsible for processing smells might be linked to these conditions. By paying attention to changes in our sense of smell, we could catch these diseases much earlier and potentially improve outcomes with timely interventions. Isn't it fascinating how our senses can be windows into our health? What other ordinary signs might be pointing to hidden health issues? Did you know redheads faced vampire superstitions in ancient Greece? In this fascinating culture, having red hair was not just a unique trait, it came with a mix of awe and fear. Ancient Greeks believed that red hair was so rare and unusual that it carried certain mystical qualities. Some people even thought that after they died, redheads could transform into vampires. This belief reflected a broader understanding of hair color and physical traits in society. Red was often associated with the divine or powerful forces, but it also sparked concerns about evil and danger. Superstitions surrounding redheads highlight how different societies interpret unique characteristics. Think about it. Today, we see redheads as part of a beautiful spectrum of hair colors, but in ancient times, their rarity led to strangely imaginative beliefs. It's intriguing to consider how these cultural narratives shape perceptions of individuality and difference throughout history. What other odd beliefs might past cultures have had about hair color? Most people don't know this, but Aquasonic plays music underwater. This innovative band has taken music to a whole new level by performing submerged in water. Using advanced techniques, Aquasonic creates mesmerizing sounds that can be experienced while floating or diving. Imagine the sensation of being enveloped by music as you swim. The musicians utilize specialized instruments designed to produce clear, rich tones even when surrounded by water. They also optimize their sound production by experimenting with the unique acoustic properties of underwater environments, turning the ocean or pool into a concert hall. This fusion of art and science not only captivates audiences, but also offers a unique way to experience music. With Aquasonic, water becomes an integral part of the performance, transforming the traditional concert experience into something truly extraordinary. So next time you're near a pool or beach, just imagine catching a glimpse of these musicians creating a symphony beneath the waves. Are you ready to dive into this extraordinary world of underwater music? Here's a wild fact about Hong Kong's Kowloon City. This urban marvel features a unique labyrinth of buildings that is unlike anything you've seen before. Imagine skyscrapers and structures stacked on top of each other, creating a visually chaotic yet fascinating skyline. Designers have ingeniously created overlapping spaces, offering a blend of residential and commercial areas all in one. As you wander through its maze-like streets, you might discover hidden cafes and shops tucked away between towering facades. Kowloon isn't just a place to live, it's an immersive experience where the design challenges our perception of urban architecture. The superimposed buildings represent a modern approach to city living, emphasizing efficiency and creativity in limited space. While it may look confusing at first, the layout encourages exploration and a sense of community among residents. Next time you're in Hong Kong, don't miss the chance to stroll through Kowloon and experience this extraordinary urban labyrinth for yourself. Hard to believe, but Christmas trees grow everywhere in America. In fact, Christmas trees are cultivated in all 50 states, even in places as different as Hawaii and Alaska. Each year, tree farms produce millions of trees, bringing holiday cheer to countless homes. Popular varieties include Fraser fir, Douglas fir, and Scotch pine, each taking between 6 to 15 years to reach the perfect height for your living room. These festive trees don't just brighten our holidays, they also help the environment by absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen into the atmosphere. The Christmas tree industry supports thousands of jobs and small businesses, playing a vital role in local economies. After the holiday season, many trees find a second life as mulch, promoting sustainability and protecting soil health. So next time you set up your tree, remember that it's more than just decoration. It's part of a larger story. Believe it or not, discover the secrets of Mount Everest today. This towering giant, standing at an impressive 848 meters, is not just the highest peak on Earth. It is an emblem of human ambition and natural beauty. Nestled in the stunning Himalayan range, which lies between Nepal and Tibet, Mount Everest attracts adventurers and nature lovers from every corner of the world. Trekking to its base camp is a thrilling experience, offering breathtaking views and a first-hand glimpse into the vibrant culture of the Sherpa people. Along the trail, trekkers encounter traditional villages, colorful markets, and centuries-old Buddhist monasteries, making the journey rich in both scenery and cultural experiences. For those who crave a different angle, helicopter tours provide stunning aerial views of Everest's icy slopes and dramatic cliffs. Standing in the shadow of this colossal mountain allows you to appreciate its immense power and the stories it holds. Whether you dream of climbing its challenging peaks or merely wish to enjoy its majestic beauty, the allure of Mount Everest is undeniable. Ready to embark on this unforgettable adventure? Here's something incredible about life's origins. The primordial soup theory suggests that life on Earth began billions of years ago in a warm, chemically rich environment. You might wonder how simple ingredients turned into complex living organisms. The theory proposes that our early planet was filled with a mixture of organic materials, like amino acids and simple sugars, lurking in oceans and lakes. When exposed to energy sources such as lightning or volcanic activity, these building blocks began to react, forming more complex molecules. Over time, these molecules eventually led to the first primitive cells, which were the beginning of all life as we know it. Scientists have tested this idea by recreating similar conditions in laboratories and successfully producing organic compounds. While the exact steps are still a mystery, the primordial soup theory offers a fascinating glimpse into Earth's early days and how life could have sprung from seemingly simple ingredients. What do you think about this theory? Meet the Hercules beetle, the heavyweight champion of insects. This remarkable creature can weigh up to 135 grams, which is about the same as a small kitten. These beetles can grow to an impressive length of 17 centimeters, making them the largest insects on Earth. Found mainly in the rainforests of South and Central America, Hercules beetles are not just heavyweights in size, they also have a striking appearance, featuring a shiny black body adorned with yellow or green stripes. What's fascinating is how they use their strength. Adult males use their size and powerful horns to battle for mates, displaying their impressive strength in a dramatic fashion. Although they might look intimidating, Hercules beetles are harmless to humans. Their diet mainly consists of fruits and tree sap, making them essential players in their ecosystem. With their astonishing size and intriguing behaviors, Hercules beetles spark curiosity and awe for insect lovers and casual observers alike. How did such an incredible insect evolve to reach these colossal sizes? Have you ever wondered why Britain's triangle trade was so impactful? This complex system of commerce, which thrived during the 17th and 18th centuries, significantly shaped Britain's wealth and altered global trade dynamics. The triangle trade consisted of three key routes. British ships transported manufactured goods, such as textiles and metal wares, to Africa in exchange for enslaved individuals. These captives endured horrific conditions during their voyage across the Atlantic to the Americas, where they were forced to labor on expansive sugar plantations. This brutal industry sought to meet the soaring demand for sugar in Europe, leading to immense profits for the plantation owners. After a successful harvest, ships returned to Britain loaded with sugar, molasses, and rum, enriching merchants and bolstering Britain's position as a dominant consumer. However, the trade created devastating impacts on African societies, causing displacement and social upheaval that reverberate to this day. The triangle trade's legacy reveals complex connections between commerce, colonization, and human rights, raising important questions about the ethical dimensions of trade and its implications for our world. Experience the joy of black holes and their magic. These vibrant spaces are more than just places to grab a drink. They double as lively venues for singing and social interaction. The ambiance in a black hall is electric, filled with laughter and music that echoes in response to the environment. When the atmosphere shifts, perhaps due to the lively chatter of friends or the strumming of a guitar, the acoustics create a unique auditory experience that enhances every note. Imagine a cozy gathering with friends where the walls seem to come alive with the sound of joyful singing, creating an unforgettable connection among the guests. The combination of drinks, music, and good company turns these halls into a symphony of experiences, encouraging patrons to let loose and enjoy the moment fully. Whether you're belting out your favorite tune or just soaking in the atmosphere, black halls offer a delightful escape from everyday life, blending communal joy with rich auditory traditions. So next time you find yourself in one, join the fun. Can you hear the magic yet? Why are Snap, Crackle, and Pop so iconic? These three cheerful mascots were introduced in 1933 by the Kellogg Company to promote Rice Krispies, a breakfast cereal that has since become a household name. Their quirky names are inspired by the sounds the cereal makes when milk is poured over it: Snap, Crackle, and Pop. This clever marketing choice quickly made the mascots popular among children and adults alike, helping to establish Rice Krispies as a unique and fun breakfast option. Over the years, Snap, Crackle, and Pop became cultural icons, often appearing in commercials as animated characters that bring joy to breakfast time. They not only represent a product, but have also become part of American pop culture, appearing in everything from merchandise to parades. Their enduring popularity is a testament to the power of branding in creating memorable characters that resonate with consumers. So next time you hear those sounds at breakfast, remember the history behind these playful mascots. Isn't it fascinating how a simple marketing idea can create such lasting, iconic figures? Ever wondered how apples thrive in Siberia? Nick Afordovanov, a dedicated farmer, has found a remarkable way to grow pearl-sized apples in one of the coldest places on Earth. Located in Siberia, his farm faces harsh winters and freezing temperatures that would typically spell doom for most fruit trees. However, these unique apples have evolved to withstand the extreme climate, developing a tough skin that protects them from frost while maintaining a crisp texture inside. Nick carefully selects apple varieties that not only survive, but also produce delicious fruit. The small size of these apples makes them a special treat, bursting with flavor. This innovative farming approach highlights how nature can adapt and thrive in conditions where you'd least expect it. Have you ever tried a Siberian apple? Or do you think climate can shape our food in surprising ways? Have you ever wondered why some countries skip military forces? It might surprise you to learn that 15 nations, including Costa Rica, Liechtenstein, and Samoa, have chosen to live without standing armies. Instead of investing in military equipment, these countries focus on strengthening their communities by putting more money into education, tourism, and diplomatic relations. For example, Costa Rica, known for its lush rainforests and vibrant culture, abolished its military in 1949 and has since channeled its resources into healthcare and schooling, resulting in high literacy rates and a flourishing tourist industry. By prioritizing peace and cooperation over conflict, these countries demonstrate that security can come from strong alliances rather than weapons. Isn't it fascinating to see how these nations prove that a peaceful approach can be a smart and effective policy? Prepare to be amazed by orange origins. Oranges, which are actually a fascinating hybrid of the Apollo and Mandarin varieties, were first cultivated in Southeast Asia around 4,000 years ago. This fruit not only has a rich history, but has also transformed into one of the world's favorite snacks and juices. Today, Brazil and the United States lead the way in orange production, with Florida being especially well known for its juicy, sweet varieties. In fact, oranges are so popular that they contribute significantly to the agricultural economy in these regions. With their high vitamin C content and refreshing taste, it's no wonder they have become a staple in many households. From breakfast tables to packing for lunch, these vibrant fruits are enjoyed by people of all ages. Have you ever wondered about the journey oranges take from farm to table? Believe it or not, tarantulas have secret weapons. These fascinating spiders possess specialized hairs known as urticating hairs, which they likely evolved to defend themselves against fierce predators like army ants. When threatened, a tarantula can flick these tiny barbed hairs off its body into the air. If they land on an attacker, the hairs can cause irritation or even a painful sting, forcing predators to think twice. This clever defense mechanism highlights the amazing ways in which animals evolve to protect themselves in the wild. Tarantulas are known for their impressive size and formidable appearance, but the urticating hairs add an intriguing twist to their survival strategies. Next time you see a tarantula, remember it has more tricks up its sleeve than just its size. Have you ever seen a creature defend itself in such a unique way? Did you know that Japan's population is enormous? With around 125 million people, Japan stands as one of the most populous countries in the world. This large population is interesting because it exists within a relatively small land area, making Japan one of the most densely populated nations too. Tokyo, the capital city, is a bustling metropolis that houses over 14 million residents, making it one of the largest cities globally. Japan's population comprises a mix of rich traditions and modern influences, contributing to a vibrant culture that resonates worldwide. However, Japan is also facing challenges as its aging population increases and birth rates continue to decline, leading to concerns about future workforce sustainability. How will Japan balance these demographic shifts while keeping its unique culture alive? The answers could provide valuable lessons for other countries experiencing similar changes. Let's uncover the truth about ice hair phenomenon. This magical occurrence takes place when the air is frosty and the branches of trees are damp. Ice hair, also known scientifically as Ectiopsis effusa, forms during cold nights when water vapor in the air encounters the frigid temperatures. As the moisture settles on the branches, it freezes, creating beautiful, delicate white threads that look like spun sugar or strands from a fairy tale. Imagine walking through a forest where every branch is adorned with these shimmering threads, casting a soft glow under the moonlight. This natural wonder not only captivates the imagination, but also showcases the fascinating interplay between fungi and temperature changes. The fungus acts like a tiny artist, turning ordinary winter nights into spectacles of beauty. These ice formations highlight the stunning complexity of nature, reminding us that even the coldest nights have secrets waiting to be discovered. So next time you're in a chilly forest, keep your eyes peeled for the enchanting presence of ice hair, nature's winter masterpiece. Believe it or not, young Henry VI faced a fierce arrow. When the future king led his first battle at just 16 years old, he experienced a moment that would shape his legend. During this intense encounter, he was struck in the face by an enemy arrow. Rather than fleeing in fear or surrendering to the pain, Henry boldly declared that he would rather die than be seen as a coward. This ferocious commitment to bravery not only earned him respect from his fellow soldiers, but also set the stage for his future reign. His determination to protect his reputation was a defining quality that would later help unite England during challenging times. Henry V became known for his charisma and courage, leading his troops in memorable battles and becoming a symbol of resilience. What does this show us about the power of courage and reputation in shaping history? Prepare to be amazed by the British Library's treasures. This incredible institution boasts an astonishing collection of over 150 million items, making it one of the largest libraries in the world. Every year, over 3 million new items join its shelves, ranging from ancient manuscripts to modern digital works. Imagine walking through aisles filled with rare books, historic documents, and even sound recordings. The British Library is a haven for researchers, writers, and curious minds alike, offering access to knowledge and culture that spans centuries. Whether you're searching for a forgotten novel or exploring how technology is reshaping literature, this library is where history and innovation meet. Did you know the collection includes everything from Shakespeare's first folio to original recordings of famous musicians? What remarkable discoveries might you find within its walls? Believe it or not, stunning photos reveal hidden artistry. Steve Garol is a talented photographer whose work takes you behind the scenes at the Firehouse UPS Mall. His captivating images showcase not only beautiful visuals, but also the intricate process involved in creating them. Garol understands that photography is an art form that goes beyond just snapping pictures. It's about storytelling. He captures the hustle and bustle of the mall, shedding light on what happens when we aren't looking. From the preparation of impressive displays to the energetic teamwork of the staff, each photograph tells a unique story. Whether it's a burst of color from an elaborate display or a candid moment of laughter, Garol's work draws viewers in, making them appreciate the artistry that hides in plain sight. So next time you visit a mall, think about the effort and passion that goes into creating those eye-catching visuals. Why exactly does Manish Sethi hire a slapper? Manish Sethi faced a common struggle, getting distracted by social media while trying to focus on work. To combat this temptation, he came up with a rather unusual solution. He hired someone to slap him every time he reached for Facebook during his work hours. This quirky arrangement cost him $8 an hour. By associating the negative experience of a slap with checking Facebook, Sethi aimed to train himself to resist the urge to scroll through his feed. This unique method highlights how people can use creative and extreme measures to overcome distractions in today's digital age. Social media can be incredibly addictive, and many individuals find it hard to stay focused, especially with platforms vying for their attention. Sethi's approach may seem extreme, but it serves as a reminder of the lengths one might go to maintain productivity and stay on task in an era filled with digital distractions. Guess what really drives San Marino's history? The Republic of San Marino is believed to have the oldest constitution in the world, dating back to 8 October 1600. This remarkable document, known as the Statutes of 1600, is a collection of 6 books written in Latin, and it lays the foundation for the country's legal and political system. These statutes were crafted to promote fairness and stability in governance, which was crucial at a time when many regions were in turmoil. San Marino, nestled in the Italian countryside, prides itself on being a tiny beacon of democracy, and its constitution reflects that spirit. The statutes not only embody the rule of law, but also showcase the values of freedom and independence, which have been preserved for over 4 centuries. How cool is it that such an ancient document continues to guide the lives of San Marino's citizens today? You might be shocked to learn that your tailbone matters. The tailbone, known scientifically as the coccyx, gets its name from the Greek word for cuckoo, thanks to its resemblance to the bird's curved beak. Imagine that. This small bone located at the base of your spine is a fascinating remnant of our evolutionary past when our ancestors had tails. While it may seem insignificant, the coccyx actually plays an important role in your body. It supports various muscles and ligaments, contributing to your posture and balance. When you sit down, the tailbone helps distribute your weight evenly, which can make a big difference in comfort. Although we may not use our tails like some animals do, the coccyx reminds us of our connection to the past and how our bodies have adapted over time. Isn't it interesting how something so small can have such a vital role? Surprisingly, not everyone loves gum chewing. Chicalphobia is a unique phobia defined as the fear of chewing gum. For those who experience this unusual anxiety, just seeing someone chew gum can trigger feelings of distress. Imagine walking into a room where someone is noisily popping their gum. Individuals with chicalphobia might feel overwhelmed or even nauseous at the sight. This intense reaction often stems from a deep-seated discomfort associated with the act itself or the remnants of chewed gum found on the ground. While most people can enjoy a piece of gum without a second thought, those facing chicalphobia find it much more challenging to cope with the everyday presence of chewed gum. In some cases, they might go out of their way to avoid places where they know gum is likely to be, such as parks or movie theaters. Like many phobias, chicalphobia can vary in intensity, and understanding it can help reduce its stigma. Have you ever met someone who felt this way? Prepare to be amazed by crocodile behavior. Did you know that if a crocodile bites you, pressing on its eyes might help you escape? Crocodiles are formidable predators with incredibly strong jaws designed to catch and hold on to their prey. However, surprisingly, their eyes are quite sensitive. If you find yourself in a dangerous situation with a crocodile, targeting its eyes is actually a smart move. Those delicate pressure points can trigger a reflex, causing the crocodile to release its grip. This fascinating fact highlights how even the fiercest animals have vulnerabilities. Always remember, though, that the best advice is to avoid confrontation with these ancient reptiles. After all, staying safe in their natural habitat is the most important thing. So if you're near a crocodile, keep your distance and enjoy watching from afar. Did you know swimming pigs live in the Bahamas? Big Major Cay, a small island in the Exuma district, is home to some of the most famous swimming pigs in the world. These adorable animals have become a tourist sensation, attracting thousands of visitors every year who come to see them frolicking in the crystal-clear waters. How did these pigs end up in such a tropical paradise? The origin story is somewhat swirling in mystery, but one popular tale suggests that sailors left them on the island as a food source, while another claims they swam to the island from a nearby shipwreck. Regardless of their beginnings, these pigs thrive in their beachy environment, enjoying the sun and even snacking on fruit that visitors bring. Tourists rave about swimming with these friendly pigs, capturing unforgettable moments, splashing around with them, and taking stunning photos. The pigs have created a unique attraction that highlights the beauty of the Bahamas and draws animal lovers from all over. Next time you're in the vicinity, will you join the fun and splash around with these remarkable creatures? Can you imagine making 7.5 million toothpicks? It's astounding to think that just one cord of wood can yield this huge number of tiny, yet incredibly useful objects. This impressive statistic highlights the efficiency of wood processing, transforming a single natural resource into something so common in our daily lives. Toothpicks, often overlooked, have been used for centuries to help clean teeth or to serve appetizers. While they seem simple, these small sticks play a big role in social gatherings and dining experiences around the world. The process of turning wood into toothpicks involves significant craftsmanship and machinery that ensures every toothpick is uniform and reliable. With approximately 7.5 million toothpicks coming from just one cord, it's easy to see how this industry thrives. Next time you pick up a toothpick to enjoy a meal or to relieve a stuck piece of food, remember the journey it took from a tree to your table. Isn't it fascinating how something so small has such an interesting backstory? Have you ever marveled at Saturn's shape? The fascinating reason behind Saturn's unique look lies in its rapid rotation. As the second largest planet in our solar system, Saturn spins on its axis at an astonishing speed of approximately 10.7 hours per rotation. This fast spinning creates a force that causes the planet to flatten a bit at the poles while bulging at the equator, giving it an oblate shape. Imagine a spinning pizza. As it turns faster, the edges stretch outward. This effect is not just limited to Saturn. Many gas giants exhibit similar traits, but Saturn's speed and size really amplify these characteristics. The distortion adds to Saturn's beauty, enhancing the stunning appearance of its iconic rings. Observing this gas giant through a telescope reveals not only its remarkable shape, but also its magnificent bands of clouds and storm systems. Each feature tells a story of cosmic weather patterns shaped by gravity and rotation. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as speed can create an entire world's unique identity? Guess what really drives our cats' food choices? Cats, or kuqing, have a fascinating and unique relationship with food that shapes much of their behavior and preferences. This bond has evolved over time, highlighting their adaptability as both hunters and pets. For instance, wild cats primarily hunt small mammals and birds using their keen senses and stealthy movements. Domestic cats, though they may not need to hunt for survival, still retain those instincts and behaviors. One reason they can be picky eaters is that their ancestors thrived on fresh, high-protein diets. Additionally, the strong smells from food can really catch their attention. After all, a cat's sense of smell is far superior to that of humans. Their specific dietary needs also affect their choices, as certain nutrients are vital for their health. All these factors combined create a complex web of taste and instinct that makes your cat's food choices much more than simple preferences. Did you know Coca-Cola was first bottled in Vicksburg? This fascinating story begins in 1894 when Joseph A. Biedenhorn introduced bottling to the beloved drink, allowing it to break free from soda fountains and reach thirsty fans everywhere. Before this innovation, Coca-Cola was mainly enjoyed at local drugstores, but Biedenhorn's idea changed the game. By putting this fizzy delight into bottles, he opened the door for mass production and distribution, making it a global sensation. Vicksburg has proudly embraced its place in Coca-Cola history, celebrating the impact of that historic moment with local events and memorials. Today, whenever you pop open a refreshing Coca-Cola, you're experiencing the results of that pivotal leap from one humble Mississippi town to the world stage. Isn't it amazing how a single idea can spark such a massive change? Have you ever wondered why Americans love hot dogs so much? It's fascinating to learn that the United States stands as the largest consumer of hot dogs in the world, munching through an astonishing 20 billion of these tasty treats each year. The love for hot dogs varies by region, with West Virginia topping the list for per capita consumption, meaning people there really enjoy their dogs. On the other hand, Los Angeles boasts the highest overall sales, showcasing that the bustling city has a serious appetite for this classic barbecue staple. But it's not just the US that has a strong sausage culture. Germany leads in per capita sausage consumption when considering all types of sausages. This juicy rivalry invites curiosity about how these two countries have each embraced these meaty delights in their culinary traditions. Prepare to be amazed by Bonzi Buddy's dark secret. Bonzi Buddy was a quirky virtual desktop assistant launched in 1999, designed to help users with computer tasks while charming them with its animated purple gorilla persona. Many users enjoyed its playful features, but trouble brewed when it was discovered that Bonzi Buddy collected personal information without consent. This invasion of privacy shocked users and led to it being labeled as spyware. The fallout was swift and serious. The creators faced a hefty $75,000 fine for their dubious practices. By 2004, Bonzi Buddy was discontinued, leaving behind a mixed legacy of nostalgia and caution. It serves as a reminder that even the most fun-sounding software can have hidden dangers. Today, we must remain vigilant about the apps we use and the permission they request, ensuring our digital lives stay safe and secure. Did a pilot spot a massive UFO in 1985? In an astonishing event, a Japan Airlines pilot claimed he saw a UFO larger than a battleship while flying over Alaska. This unusual sighting happened in 1985 and has raised eyebrows ever since. Instead of taking the claim seriously, the airline opted to reassign the pilot to a desk job, prioritizing their public image and customer service over the extraordinary nature of his report. This decision sparked debates about how companies handle unusual incidents, especially in an industry where the safety and communication of information are paramount. The pilot's experience highlights the gap between personal encounters with the unknown and corporate discretion, prompting many to wonder, why are stories like his often brushed aside? Is it fear of disbelief, or perhaps the desire to avoid media sensationalism? The mystery continues to intrigue UFO enthusiasts and skeptics alike. Ever thought about why some believe in immortality? In the 1920s, a fascinating Russian cult emerged under the charismatic leadership of Sergei Tora, who captivated his followers with claims of immortality. His devoted group believed that he would live forever, presenting a vision of eternal life that was hard to resist. However, everything changed when Tora passed away, leaving his followers in a state of confusion and disbelief. They had invested their faith in his promises, but instead of witnessing a miraculous resurrection, they faced the stark reality of his death. This moment forced them to confront uncomfortable truths about life and mortality. The aftermath of Tora's death was a powerful reminder of the fragility of belief and how faith can be tested. Many followers dealt with grief and uncertainty, struggling to understand their devotion's meaning in light of their leader's mortality. How do we reconcile our dreams of immortality with the reality we face? Hard to believe, but birds can be architects. The Montezuma or Apindola is a remarkable bird from Central America that showcases incredible building skills. This fascinating bird constructs pouch-shaped nests that dangle from tree branches, creating a stunning sight in the tropical forests. These nests serve multiple purposes. They protect the eggs and chicks from predators and the elements. The male Montezuma is responsible for building these intricate nests, using various materials like leaves, twigs, and even spider silk. Once completed, he invites a female to inspect the nest, which plays a key role in attracting a mate. This unique nesting behavior not only highlights the innovation of the Montezuma, but also reflects the importance of these nests in their reproduction and survival. As these birds flutter through their lush habitats, they remind us of the wonders of nature and the impressive skills that evolution has shaped over time. How many other birds have such creative nesting styles? Believe it or not, disgust is a survival instinct. This powerful emotion isn't just about having a bad reaction to something gross. Disgust plays a crucial role in protecting us from harm. It helps us avoid spoiled food, dangerous substances, and even social situations that could lead to disease. When we encounter something unappealing, like rotten food or a foul smell, our brain triggers disgust to keep us away. This reaction can be traced back to our ancestors who relied on it to stay healthy and safe from toxins or harmful organisms. Interestingly, disgust can also be linked to our social lives, affecting our perceptions of behaviors and appearances that we find repulsive. So next time you feel a wave of disgust, remember that it's more than just a strong dislike. It's been helping humanity survive for thousands of years. How amazing is that? Most people don't know this, but Noah's Ark was massive. According to the Bible, Noah's Ark measured about 137 meters long, 23 meters wide, and 14 meters high. To put that in perspective, imagine a modern-day football field, which is about 100 meters long. Noah's Ark would have stretched much longer than that. This size was extremely impressive during ancient times, making the Ark one of the largest vessels ever constructed. Built to save Noah, his family, and pairs of every animal from a great flood, this enormous wooden boat represents a remarkable feat of engineering. It's fascinating to think how Noah managed such a monumental task with limited tools and technology. The Ark wasn't just about being big, it also had to be seaworthy enough to survive the stormy waters described in the story. Many scholars and historians continue to explore the Ark's dimensions and the implications of its size, questioning how it functioned as a floating zoo. Could such a grand structure have actually existed? Have you ever thought about how often you blink? Believe it or not, a person blinks around 25,000 times a week. This simple action may seem automatic, but it plays an essential role in our daily lives. Blinking helps keep our eyes moist and comfortable by spreading tears across their surface, washing away any dust or debris. Each blink only lasts a fraction of a second, yet it can significantly improve our focus on the world around us. Additionally, blinking serves as a tiny break for our brains, helping us process information more efficiently. In fact, when we concentrate on something, like reading or working on a computer, our blinking rate tends to decrease. This is why you might find your eyes feeling tired or dry after extended screen time. So the next time you catch yourself blinking away, remember that you're not just doing it mindlessly. Your eyes are thanking you for keeping them healthy and clear. Who knew such a small act could have such big benefits? You'll be amazed by Ukraine's Christmas spider. This charming creature plays a special role in Ukrainian folklore, serving as a symbol of good luck and prosperity during the holiday season. According to tradition, families decorate their Christmas trees with spider-shaped ornaments or even real spider webs to invite blessings into their homes. The tale often tells of a poor woman who awakened on Christmas morning to find that the spider had spun beautiful webs across her tree, turning her humble decorations into a sparkling spectacle. This enchanting story highlights the joy and warmth of Christmas in Ukraine, showcasing how different cultures embrace unique symbols to express hope and goodwill. Imagine gathering with loved ones, sharing this delightful story, and incorporating playful decorations that celebrate not just the spirit of Christmas, but also the fascinating folklore that enriches the holiday. So next time you hang those ornaments, remember the Christmas spider and what it represents. A little bit of luck and a whole lot of love. What a wonderful way to celebrate the season. Have you ever wondered why hippos are so fascinating? These amazing animals, often referred to as a bloat when they gather in groups, are more than just their large and hefty size. Surprisingly, hippos can reach speeds of up to 19 miles per hour on land, which is quite fast for such seemingly clumsy creatures. They spend large portions of their day wallowing in water to keep cool, but interestingly, they cannot swim. Instead, they move gracefully through the water by walking along the bottom or pushing off to glide. This unique way of traveling allows them to remain submerged for long periods, though they need to surface to breathe. With their enormous mouths and teeth, hippos can be quite intimidating, yet their social behavior and playful nature make them captivating to observe. So next time you see a hippo, remember there's so much more beneath the surface. Did you know Prince Harry drove through a tragic tunnel? In 2007, during a visit to Paris, Prince Harry made the emotional decision to drive through the very tunnel where his mother, Princess Diana, tragically lost her life in 1997. He hoped this experience would bring him some form of closure regarding her untimely death. However, what he encountered instead was a flood of memories and emotions that intensified his grief. Harry later reflected on the experience, calling it ill-conceived and admitting that it only deepened his pain rather than alleviating it. This poignant moment sheds light on the complicated nature of grief and how a physical place can be intertwined with powerful emotions, revealing that sometimes facing our past can be much harder than we expect. How do we find closure when memories linger so vividly? Prepare to be amazed by toilet flushing music. Did you know that most toilets produce a tune when they flush? In fact, the sound that many toilets make happens to be in the musical key of E-flat. While it might seem surprising, this quirky detail has to do with how flushing mechanisms work and the shape of the toilet itself. When you pull the handle, water rushes down and causes the bowl to create this unique note. If you listen closely the next time you flush, you might even start to notice this little melody. It adds a fun twist to a mundane activity. Imagine sharing this fascinating tidbit with your friends and family. Who knew our bathrooms could deliver unexpected harmonies? So next time you use the loo, will you take a moment to enjoy the E-flat symphony? You won't believe how Power Taekwondo combines tech and fighting. This innovative martial art merges traditional Taekwondo techniques with cutting-edge technology to create a thrilling experience. Imagine stepping onto a training mat equipped with sensors that track your movements and score you as you spar. Power Taekwondo transforms sparring into an exciting video game-style duel, where participants can earn points for their kicks and punches based on accuracy and speed. The goal isn't just about physical training, it also enhances reflexes and strategy. With each practice session, athletes engage in a tech-driven format that keeps them motivated and challenged. This combination of martial arts and digital interaction makes training more engaging for all ages, turning fitness into a fun, competitive experience. As students level up their skills, they also gain confidence and discipline. Power Taekwondo is more than just kicking and punching. It's a glimpse into the future of martial arts where technology meets tradition. Are you ready to join the revolution in martial arts? Can conditioning really cause mental health issues in a week? It turns out, yes. Psychological conditioning can lead to significant changes in mental health, even in those who have never experienced any issues before. Through a series of negative experiences or intense stress, a person may develop symptoms of severe mental illness within days. Anxiety, depression, or even PTSD can emerge as a reaction to overwhelming pressure. Factors like trauma or environmental stressors play a crucial role. For instance, a person facing constant criticism or emotional abuse can quickly find themselves trapped in a cycle of fear and hopelessness. The brain's response to these conditions can be alarming, as unhealthy patterns form and take hold. Understanding this phenomenon emphasizes the importance of mental health awareness and the need for supportive environments. It's a wake-up call for how we treat others and ourselves, revealing that early intervention can make all the difference. So are we aware of the impact our words and actions have on mental well-being? Ever thought about a village without cars? Zermatt is a magical place nestled in the Swiss Alps, and one of its most distinctive features is the complete prohibition of motorized vehicles. Imagine strolling through streets filled with fresh mountain air, surrounded by stunning views of the Matterhorn, all while enjoying the peaceful sounds of nature instead of honking horns. This unique ban means that everything from transportation to deliveries is done using electric taxis, bicycles, or horse-drawn carriages, creating a serene and tranquil environment. Visitors can wander freely, taking in the picturesque charm of this car-free village. It's the perfect escape for anyone looking to relax, recharge, and immerse themselves in a beautiful natural setting. Whether you're hiking scenic trails or enjoying a quiet moment by the local streams, Zermatt invites you to step away from the rush of everyday life and fully embrace your surroundings. So are you ready to experience a car-free paradise? Surprisingly, it's a fact that some anthems have no words. 4 countries, including Spain and Bosnia and Herzegovina, celebrate their national pride with purely instrumental compositions. Spain's Marcha Real and Bosnia and Herzegovina's Intermezzo lead the pack, while Kosovo's anthem remains unnamed and San Marino's Inno Nazionale completes this unique group. These wordless anthems provide an intriguing way to evoke feelings of patriotism without any spoken lyrics. Political and cultural histories often play a huge role in this choice. In some cases, the absence of lyrics reflects complex national identities or efforts to remain neutral. Interestingly, while some unofficial lyrics have popped up over the years, none have been officially recognized. This distinction makes these instrumental anthems fascinating pieces of national heritage, relying on powerful melodies and rhythms to stir emotions and represent the spirit of their countries. Have you ever experienced the magic of a wordless anthem? You might be shocked to learn that recycling paper saves energy. When you recycle paper, it uses about half the energy needed to create brand new paper from trees. This is a big deal for our planet. By recycling, we're not only cutting down on energy use, but also helping conserve precious resources like trees and water. In fact, making paper from recycled materials saves around 60% of the energy compared to making it from virgin materials. This means fewer greenhouse gases are released into the atmosphere, helping combat climate change. Plus, recycling helps reduce the amount of waste in landfills. Every time you toss a piece of paper in the recycling bin, you play a vital role in protecting the environment. So the next time you decide between tossing or recycling, remember you aren't just cleaning up, you're making a positive impact on our world. Prepare to be amazed by the tooth mouse tradition. In various cultures like Italy, France, and parts of South America, children celebrate losing their teeth in a unique way. Instead of the well-known tooth fairy, they leave their lost teeth for a little mouse. This delightful tradition involves kids placing their teeth under their pillows, hoping the tooth mouse will visit during the night. When they wake up, they often find small gifts or coins in exchange for their teeth. The tooth mouse is a charming character, symbolizing good luck and reward for growing up. While the tooth fairy typically flits around with wings, the tooth mouse has its own enchanting story, rooted in tradition and folklore. This practice celebrates childhood and the milestones of growing up in a fun and magical way. Have you ever heard of a tooth mouse before? Ever thought about why justice can go awry? Robert Hubbard's story shines a harsh light on the flaws in our legal system. Wrongfully accused of setting a massive fire in Old London, he faced serious accusations despite 2 crucial facts. His physical disability prevented him from throwing anything, and he was actually out of the country when the fire started. This case highlights how easy it can be for misinformation and assumptions to derail a person's life. The immense pressure to solve a high-profile case can lead authorities to overlook vital evidence or facts. Just think about the impact of a wrongful accusation. It's not just about losing a case, it's about a person's reputation, career, and peace of mind. Society depends on fair legal processes, yet stories like Hubbard's remind us that we must remain vigilant to protect the innocent. How can we ensure that justice is served fairly? What if I told you about free travel opportunities? The Worldwide Opportunities on Organic Farms program, also known as WOF, connects volunteers with organic farms all over the globe. This unique initiative allows people to travel without spending a dime on accommodation or meals. In exchange for a few hours of work each day, participants receive free food and a place to stay, creating a win-win situation for everyone involved. Imagine waking up on a sunny vineyard in Italy, harvesting fresh produce, or staying on a serene farm in New Zealand, all while learning about sustainable farming practices. Plus, it's an incredible chance to immerse yourself in different cultures and meet fellow travelers who share your passion for the environment. With opportunities in dozens of countries, where will your adventure take you next? Pack your bags and prepare for an unforgettable experience. This might surprise you. The story behind Hey Jude. In 1968, Paul McCartney of the Beatles wrote the iconic song to offer comfort to Julian Lennon, whose parents were going through a tough divorce. McCartney originally penned the song under the title Hey Jules, aiming to encourage young Julian during a time of emotional upheaval. With its heartfelt lyrics and soothing melody, the song turned into a beacon of support, resonating not just with Julian, but with listeners around the world. The classic line, "Take a sad song and make it better," encourages everyone to find strength in difficult situations, a message that continues to touch hearts today. After its release, Hey Jude became a massive success, reaching #1 on charts globally. Its universal theme of hope and resilience makes it a timeless anthem, proving that music can serve as a source of solace in challenging times. So next time you hear this beloved tune, remember the meaningful story behind it and how it once helped a little boy cope with change. Ever wondered about cities in space like Angkasa? Angkasa is a remarkable city in the cosmos where astronauts are sent as part of groundbreaking missions. These brave explorers are not only living in this futuristic urban environment, but also have their sights set on another city called Iringwatu. This journey is more than just a travel plan. It's a crucial step in humanity's quest to explore further destinations beyond Earth. The astronauts in Angkasa undergo rigorous training to prepare for life in space, which includes learning how to navigate challenges in zero gravity. Their mission plays a vital role in gathering invaluable data about space and its potential for habitation. As they move toward Iringwatu, these astronauts push the boundaries of what we know, paving the way for future discoveries and possibly even colonization of other planets. What will they find in Iringwatu that could change our understanding of the universe? What happens when a sponge faces challenges? Surprisingly, a live sponge can reconstruct itself within hours if it's forced through a mesh. This incredible ability showcases the sponge's remarkable resilience. Sponges are fascinating creatures that don't possess a brain or nervous system, yet they can heal and reform their structures after being damaged. When faced with such stress, like being pulled through tight openings, they react by quickly reorganizing their cells to restore their shape and functionality. This process not only highlights their adaptability, but also plays a crucial role in their survival in varying marine environments. It's like watching a superhero in action, transforming and mending itself in record time. Scientists are studying these remarkable properties to better understand resilience in nature, and even apply these lessons in areas like regenerative medicine for humans. Who knew that something as simple as a sponge could teach us so much about strength and recovery? Alpacas thrive when they have friends around. These charming animals are known for their soft fleece and gentle demeanor, but did you know they are highly social creatures? Living in pairs or larger herds is crucial for their health and happiness. When isolated, alpacas can experience significant stress, which might lead to various health problems such as depression and a weakened immune system. Keeping them in groups allows them to engage in natural behaviors, like communicating through humming and bonding through playful antics. Observing an alpaca's social interactions is not only delightful, but also essential for their well-being. So if you're considering adding alpacas to your farm or community, remember that a pair is always better than one. Their joyful social nature makes them wonderful companions. Just like us, they thrive on friendship and connection. Most people don't know this, but Venus has glories. These fascinating atmospheric phenomena resemble rainbows and are caused by the interference of light waves and droplets. On Earth, rainbows are formed when sunlight passes through water droplets, bending and reflecting the light to create a spectrum of colors. However, a glory on Venus takes this a step further. The thick clouds of sulfuric acid that blanket Venus create a unique environment where the droplets are much larger than those found in Earth's atmosphere. This leads to concentric rings of color that radiate outward from the shadow of an observer's position, creating a stunning visual display. Scientists have been intrigued by the glories on Venus because they reveal important information about the planet's atmosphere and weather patterns. Studying these colorful rings not only helps us understand Venus better, but also improves our knowledge of atmospheric science as a whole. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as light and water can create such extraordinary sights on a distant planet? Is it really true that bees kick out male drones? In honeybee colonies, this fascinating and dramatic event occurs every winter. Male bees, called drones, have a single job: to mate with the queen. However, as temperatures drop and food becomes scarce, the female worker bees make a tough decision. They force the drones out of the hive to save precious resources. Alone and without the skills needed to survive, these expelled drones quickly perish. This strategy is critical for the colony's survival, ensuring that food is used only for those workers who actually contribute. During the warmer spring months, new drones will be created to carry on the species. This natural cycle showcases the remarkable efficiency of honeybee societies, where every member has a role and the collective well-being is prioritized. Prepare to be amazed by Venus flytraps. These incredible carnivorous plants are a true marvel of nature, native only to specific areas in North and South Carolina. Their fascinating feeding mechanism involves luring unsuspecting insects with sweet nectar. When a curious bug touches the tiny trigger hairs inside the trap twice, the leaves snap shut with astonishing speed, making this one of the fastest movements in the plant kingdom. This rapid action not only captures the insect, but also helps the flytrap thrive in its nutrient-poor soil. Once the trap closes, the plant produces digestive juices to break down its prey, absorbing valuable nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus. This clever adaptation allows Venus flytraps to flourish in environments where other plants might struggle. Want to learn more about how these unique plants survive in their habitats? Let's uncover the truth about Japan's aging population. Japan has the oldest population in the world, with over 29% of its citizens aged 65 years or older. This significant demographic shift results from a combination of high life expectancy and remarkably low birth rates. While it's wonderful that people are living longer due to advancements in healthcare and lifestyle, this trend brings challenges for the economy and social services. Fewer young people mean a shrinking workforce, which can affect productivity and economic growth. Additionally, a growing elderly population places increased pressure on healthcare systems and pension plans. Communities are now looking for solutions to support their aging citizens while also ensuring that younger generations have opportunities to thrive. Many are exploring innovative approaches, such as robotics in healthcare, community support programs, and policies aimed at encouraging higher birth rates. Understanding this balance between caring for the older generation and fostering a vibrant younger population is crucial for Japan's future. Can you believe how engineers solve chip problems? In the world of technology, glitches can be a real headache, especially when it comes to malfunctioning chips. Recently, a dedicated engineering team faced a tricky issue with a chip that wasn't working as it should. Instead of giving up, they got creative. By devising a software solution, they cleverly moved the affected code into different sections of the system. This strategic relocation minimized the chance of interference and made the software run smoothly again. They didn't stop there. The team also stored the code in various locations to ensure it stayed safe and easy to access. This innovative approach shows how problem-solving in engineering isn't just about fixing issues, but also about thinking differently and adapting to challenges. By using ingenuity and teamwork, they turned a potential disaster into a success story, proving that there's often a way through every problem, even when it involves complicated technology. What other clever fixes will engineers come up with next? Let's uncover the truth about beauty contests. In the 1930s, an intriguing event took place in a Texas town where beauty contests took a unique twist. Instead of focusing on faces or personalities, contestants showcased their feet, wearing bags over their heads to ensure the judges focused solely on their toes. This unusual competition not only sparked curiosity, but also revealed America's deep-rooted obsession with beauty standards during that era. While it might seem strange today, the foot-centric beauty contest reflected social attitudes towards femininity and physical appearance, encouraging contestants to put their best foot forward, quite literally. This quirky contest became a part of local lore, offering a glimpse into how societal views on beauty can be both creative and bizarre. Imagine what would happen if a similar contest were held today. Would people embrace it or find it absurd? This fascinating glimpse into the past still raises questions about how we define beauty.